If I had a PR team, they would probably be very upset with me now because I'm not supposed to make this video. I understand how things work on YouTube. I understand that people respect strength and not bowing down in front of pressure. But I don't have a PR team. I just have principles, and I want to be honest with you guys. And I will tell you why I removed the last couple of videos from my channel. And by doing this and not ignoring the problem and going away, I will probably lose a lot of respect from you guys. But I want to be honest. And to be honest, I genuinely don't know what YouTube wants from creators anymore. I don't even know why I'm on this platform. Like, do they want me? Do they not want me? I have no idea. Because it has been brought to my attention that channels much bigger than mine, Mr. Obvious, for example, and many others bigger than his, have been completely demonetized by YouTube for harmful content. And I know Mr. Obvious is considered edgy for 2020, but I don't think he does harmful content. Like, I've never heard him instigate to violence or harm or anything. So I look at these channels, and what I see in common is that they're all talking about the US election, which in a way it kind of makes sense because it's the biggest thing happening right now. Even in Romania, people talk about the election. Like, I hear people in Romania talk about Georgia, and I'm like, the fuck do you know about Georgia? Do you know what it is? Like, they don't. They don't even understand what the Georgia is. Like, you showed them the US map, they can't point it there. But, like, people in my country are talking about the US election. It's the biggest subject. It's very difficult to ignore. If you're a channel that actively talks about the news, you are going to eventually have to talk about this. And apparently, we don't even know what opinions we're allowed to get. It would be a lot easier if YouTube would just pass down a list. It's like, these are the opinions you're allowed to give. Because I see Tim Pool, I see Steven Crowder, and I see other channels talking about it, and it's fine. So is it the election? I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, this is like what YouTube says. It's like if people knew the rules, then they would find ways around them. But at the same time, if people knew the rules, they would find ways not to break them. I'm the type of person that doesn't want to go around. Just tell me what the rules are and I will follow. Just tell me what do you want from me. It's stressful. It's stressful. You know what, YouTube? Do you know what you need to do? Take 5% of my earnings every month. 5%. I will give them to you. So you can hire a shrink. So you can hire some psychologist that tells me to breathe in and out from a bag. I just want that video. It's like breathe in and breathe out so that, you know, when I finish recording and everything is down and I put my smiley face down, I can go like in a bag, go, because I don't know. I don't know what they want from me. It's ridiculous, right? So I had to take those videos down. I put them somewhere else. I don't even think those videos are problematic. There shouldn't be any problems with them. They're comedy, they're jiggling, they're ha-ha, hee-hee. I didn't have controversial opinions on them, right? But I don't know. So I put them up on BitChute now. It's just... Until things die down, I guess I should just tone it down a little bit. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. The reason people want to watch my channel is because it's not like the mainstream media. It's because every now and then I get a squeaky voice. I start wobbling back and forth. This is why people watch it, because it's funny. It's amusing. You know, like they want to see what take I have. What opinion I have. Well, opinions are harmful nowadays. So I don't know what opinions are allowed to be had or not. Because I don't even get a list. It's like, figure it out. If you don't figure it out, we're going to kick you off the platform. That's what I get. So if I like just look at the things that you're allowed to talk about, which gets narrower by the day, and I follow it, I will lose subscribers. I wouldn't watch myself at this point. Why would I watch myself? It's like, look, this guy doesn't even have the balls to talk about the most important thing. I'm going to watch Vosh. At least Vosh has the courage to talk about what needs to be talked about, right? The subscribers grow. But I get it. I wouldn't watch myself. Why would I watch someone that doesn't have the amount of courage to stand up to the multi-billion-dollar corporation? So I get it. Like, if you don't want to watch me, I understand. And I can't say I'm happy to see you go. I'm not happy to see you go. I'm very disappointed in me. First of all, like, at me, to not be able to cover this shit. So I'm upset. I'm upset that I have failed you. I viewed every single person that unsubscribes to me as a failure on myself. That's how I view it. But right now, I don't know what I can do. Like, I'm willing to get suggestions and opinions on what I should do to move forward. But I don't know, because I don't know what I can talk about. I'll still talk about current events, but like, I guess I'll try to beat around the bush. I don't know. It's very difficult, stressful. I need a psychologist to tell me how to breathe right now. I need to do my breathing. No, but all jokes aside, right? Let's cut the crap. Right now, here's what's happening. Right now, I see big tech, mainstream media, and all the other big businesses setting down a narrative that is acceptable. And this is the correct way people need to think. Meanwhile, the second most voted president in US history and his supporters are not being represented. I don't think this is a good thing, but in an election that's incredibly close, I don't think it's a good thing to choose to move the overtone window so far to the left that the conservatives do not have a voice anymore. If you think this is a recipe for success, Google, maybe it is. Who am I to disagree? But again, like the millions of people, tens of millions of people, if they are voicing their grievances, they are being shut down by big tech, and the mainstream media doesn't talk with them. They completely turn their backs. So I guess it's time for healing now. It's time for unity, right? Maybe it is. You have people on the left talking about making lists, and you have people talking about going after the clients of the lawyers that Trump has hired. Yeah, I mean, you get that. Yeah, fine. Maybe this is the correct way of running a civilized and polite society. And then you have people like me that are legitimately unaware of what they should talk about. I don't know what I can talk about. I don't know. Am I allowed to show you the things that are happening regarding the Lincoln Project? Am I allowed to say that Bernie Sanders is going to be excluded from the cabinet? Is that something that I can talk about? Am I even allowed to criticize President-elect Joe Biden? Am I allowed to criticize his policies? Am I allowed to say that I disagree with something? Is that in the books? We don't know. And I think that's the purpose. They don't want people to know. They want to be ambiguous because you have a lot of power when you're ambiguous. When you give exact and correct rules for people, then when it comes to enforcing them, you can't be very subjective. You have to be objective. Did the person break the rule or not? But when the rules are ambiguous, then you get to decide, oh, well, maybe this person did break the rules. Oh, well, we like this person. He did break the rules, but maybe he didn't. That's how they're doing it. This is why they're so vague. This is why a corporation sends the terms of service that are literally that ambiguous and vague so that no one can make sense of them. No, I'll probably still talk about it. I mean, at the end of the day. No, here's the thing. And this is... I do need the money. I need the money. And I'm honest. I got a marriage going on. I got a new house that I need to pay the mortgage. At least for a couple of months. If this money keeps coming, it's a good thing. But at the end of the day, it will kill my channel if I don't talk about the things that my subscribers want me to talk about. I don't peddle in conspiracy theories. Everything I talk about is sourced. Everything comes from the mainstream media. The only thing that they could say is that sometimes I raise my voice and I wobble back and forth like a crazy person. I guess this is the charm of the channel. This is why over 120,000 people would rather watch a guy doing what I do than watch a guy reading from a prompter. I can read from a prompter. I can be very calm. I can just put the text, on the computer screen and stay like this. And just read the news because this is what polite and serious people do. I can do this, but I don't think my audience wants this. They want to be entertained. They want to see, it's look, this guy is making all these crazy gestures, but somehow he's talking a little bit of sense, Yeah. Gonna be hard, I'll just keep talking about the subjects that I want to talk about, and if I get demonetized, all right, I get demonetized, but other than that, I suppose I have a duty to my audience, because at the end of the day, this channel would be nothing without my subscribers. Without you guys, this channel would be absolutely nothing. It is what it is because of you guys. And if I get banned from the platform, I still need you guys. You know, if I disappoint you guys, and if I stop talking about things that you guys want to hear, you're not going to follow me to another platform. So I'd be shooting myself in the foot. My real bosses aren't YouTube. Sure, they can hurt me financially. They can hurt me quite a lot. But at the end of the day, you guys are my real bosses. You are the ones that are allowing me to do what I want to do, not YouTube. You know, there's other platforms, and I'm sure not all of you are going to move over to what other platform I would have to go if this becomes bad. But I think I would be betting on the losing horse if I were to bet on the corporation rather than you guys. So thank you for watching, and yeah, of course, you know, I'll also be a little bit more careful with what I say. I will fact check everything before I put it on the channel. I'm going to make absolutely sure I'm not putting any misinformation or harmful content or anything like that. Everything that I post is going to be from mainstream media sources. I'm going to talk about what I see other people talking about on YouTube. So just so you know, it's like not that I'm not doing my best in order to make this business work. If all of you guys were on BitChute and I had all the views there, then I wouldn't have this problem. But you guys are on YouTube and I have the views here. So I'm trying to accommodate and follow the rules. I don't want to break the rules and you know, talk about something that the corporation doesn't want me to talk about. Because at the end of the day, I'm under their roof. If I wasn't under their roof, it would have been different. But yeah, so I don't know. If you're disappointed in my decision to put some videos up on BitChute, let me know. If you think that I'm not doing the correct thing, let me know. I'm definitely looking to see what people have to say in this comment section. And I'll see you guys later. Take care.